Are you fucking kidding me? Hey folks, how you doing? It's a weekly spinning fandom show once again coming to you live. Anyways, I was trying to set things up, move things around. Hopefully everything will be working fine.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, okay. So we're going on the air in maybe like 10 minutes or so. Doors will all be open. Just go straight on up. We'll have kind of a receptionist to greet you. His name is Vince, and it's just because we're talking on the air, we can't greet you while we're live on the air. But then we'll take a commercial break, and then we'll set you up, and we'll start rolling on the show. So yeah. So yeah, he'll be just monitoring, the online feed and stuff. But he'll be kind of in the inside studio to greet you. But I don't know if you looked at the studio like on Google Street View or anything, but it's just in the main doors in the middle. So you just go straight up the stairs and straight through, and it should say Sound FM. You just go through those doors. All right, see you when you get ready. Take care. Oh, sweet, yeah, 100.3. Take care.
Next, we're gonna guess like this, and the information down ahead of time. Doesn't show up, we push the signal off next week.
Badass Simpsons poster. Alright, so briefly explain for 2 minutes
Alright.
that
Basically what's happening here.
on the page, so when someone responds, a new thing will show up and I just respond through the top. Is that basically how it works?
Exactly.
So a new thing will show up and I just
exactly.
Exactly. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. You may have to greet someone's door today.
Yeah.
Because basically when we're on here, we got complete fucking silence. Matter of fact, we're gonna have this closed down here. So when Eddie shows up, how do we know that he's here?
Well, I'll greet him.
No, hold on. How do we know? Is he calling up? Is he knocking at the door? What the fuck's going on?
Tell him to just come right inside the Sound FM studio.
How do we know when he gets here?
Because he'd be the only guy coming through the door there.
Okay, so
he
basically
closed the
he's
curtains on him.
he's not gonna call anyone else like that?
No.
He's gonna walk right through? Okay, so basically he walks through the door there.
Leave the curtain open.
Go inside, walk
So you
through the
can
show,
see.
shit like that. And it should be here about 20 after 12, correct?
Yeah, he's on his way. So.
What time is he showing up? 20 after, 12 o'clock?
I don't have a GPS pin to him to know exactly when
I'm
he'll be here.
asking you what time is...
You said about 22 minutes.
It's
It's gonna take. That's what Google Maps says how long it'll take him to get here.
Do me a favor, give him a call, ask him when he's gonna show up. So
He's leaving now. You can't call him while he's driving. Stop stressing out about it. Just calm down.
I need to know this shit ahead of time, so we're not fucking being interrupted and shit.
That's why Vince is here.
Vince is here to do that.
I already told him there will be someone, a receptionist at the door, named Vince, to greet you, and...
What's his name, by the way, sorry?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie on his phone.
So when he does come, should I say wait until you
Yeah, if we're talking, just...
or whatever?
Yep, exactly. You are, our eyes and ears over there, as we can't just stop mid-sentence, right? To say, oh yeah, Eddie's here. But we will, finish our sentence.
I will make sure it goes smoothly. Don't worry.
Yeah. Privacy binder. Doing songs. That means Vince ain't doing songs.
Did you bring music, by the way? Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, that's alright. Do you have Rick Krabs? We can put him on YouTube. So. System of a Down, I imagine.
I don't know anything.
Where you have exactly 2 minutes for airtime.
I got 12 o'clock.
Aerosmith going. Like right after this. No fire.
Just for a quick laugh, I got 733 emails from that one ad you posted.
What ad? A video game one?
We gotta focus on the show.
Alright, I'm thinking we just start with what we did over the weekend.
Shit.
Goes and all that.
Sarah, awesome.
Yes.
flash that chat. Or is this the poster? Keep them outside until I hear music playing or I hear you guys stop talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we'll cut the commercial when it shows up. I'll scroll a piece of paper or something.
No, it's okay. The thing is,
I know you'll be leaving because it's so internet, so maybe you can go out there, you'll know that we're so basically what's happening very quickly. We're doing a fluff piece right now. Hopefully he shows up the next Monday or so. And then when he comes in, cut the
Thanks, everybody. Let's have a good show. Yes.
Get your thumb out of my eye.
I'll put more something more in your eye. There we go.
No mouse pad today, not even paper. We just lose everything every week.
Awesome.
We got the most ghetto radio station in town.
And at least we're live here.
Want one more Harold of the song?
No,
I'm ready. Alright, less than a minute then. Can count? Sure. Dang. 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Haywood!
Woo! Ah!
We're live.
Here we are, we're live once again, being broadcast by CKMS 7 FM, 100.3 on the FM dial. And thank you very much for tuning in to the weekly trending fandom show. I am a guest superstar known as Recepin. And of course, keeping us always on the show is the one, the only, the magnificent Mr.
Wow, you've been practicing.
Woo! How's that, eh?
Wow, that just echoed throughout the studio here.
Perfect. So how are you today, Mr. Kennedy?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today, Recepin?
Not too bad. I guess it's been a whole week since we chatted last.
Not really. We had some events going on in Hamilton. Which
Was
we'll
I
get to
there?
shortly. Yes, you were. You
Sweet.
both made appearances down there.
Excellent.
You need to look. It's a little drinky after that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Parts of
Pretty
the
much.
throat.
So, anyways, yeah. So again, this is us. The Phantom Show again being broadcasted sound. Woo! I do love it. CKMS Sound FM 100.3 in the FM dial. Want to hear us live? You can do it. By basically jumping over the website of the radio station, which is www.soundfm.ca. Plus, on top of that, want to see us live? You can do as such. But basically, using your favorite internet browser, and going to www.ustream.tv/channel/receptive. That's spelled RCEHOPPE. And just in case if your computer's failing horribly and your radio decided to melt down to the fantastic weather we've been having recently, you can dial us on the Rogers network by going to 946 on the on the regular Rogers networking channel. Plus, on top of that, want to be trending? You can do as such by basically going to Twitter, and basically sending a message at Ryan_Kennedy. Plus, on top of that, we have some of us helping us with our media feed today. If you want to actually talk to us on Facebook, you can do as such by going to www.facebook.com/weeklytrendingfandom. Type that all in the search engine. Look for the light bulb, and one of our friends will be more than happy to accept your conversations. So when you hear any songs, contact us on Facebook right away, or send us an actual tweet. We're more than happy to tweet your actual messages. We like what we see. And any requests, we're more than happy to.
Song requests, send them our way. Get them live on the air. Any requests, songs, you got it.
Perfect. So, over the weekend, we've been busy people, haven't we?
We have been, and just to let you know, everyone know that the infamous Eddie Osborne is on his way to the studio, where we'll be interviewing him, and picking his brain in the wrestling industry.
That's right.
He's contributed.
The fantastic local independent wrestling scene. It's going to give us keen insight. Should be absolutely fantastic. And once again, it's Eddie Osborne.
That's right. It's on the way. Cousin Eddie will be here shortly.
That's right. So basically, speaking of wrestling, I understand that you saw a little TNA.
Yes,
on the weekend.
That's right. So
it was so impactful.
Impact Wrestling, that's right. They were in Hamilton this last Sunday.
And how was the show, man?
It was pretty good. It wasn't actually in the Cops Coliseum where I thought it would be.
Really?
It was actually in smaller Hamilton Convention Center.
Did it have a chandelier?
No.
No. Oh, that's too
bad.
It
was in one of their, I guess, regular sized halls, I guess you could call it, one of the big ballrooms. So it was all one seating, really. There was no upper bowl or lower bowl. It was just flat on the ground. So it kind of felt like an independent show, which, had that small feel. But the nice thing about it is you're a lot closer to the actual superstars. You're closer to the wrestlers, so you get that, that feeling of, you're there, and not, up in the nosebleed section going, I can't see a thing,
Yeah.
But it was nice because, it was up close, and some of the top stars were there, such as Kurt Angle, Robert Roode, AJ Styles, all those guys were there, and it was a great show. I actually scalped my way into front row, so I was quite happy.
That's front row.
You got it.
God bless all the scalpers out there. How much your tickets cost?
Basically for the box office prices was front row was $50.
Horrendous. Should be cheaper.
That is pretty cheap compared to the other mainstream wrestling out there.
True.
Branding, where it can range anywhere from $200 or higher.
So how much you pay for Kennedy?
Oh, I don't know if I should let that information
just tell us. Less than 10, less than 20.
All right, I paid half.
Awesome. That's not bad.
half of the top price.
Did you see the wrestlers come in? Did you pat them on the back and stuff?
No, I wasn't at the ramp, the entranceway. I was more behind the production booth area.
Gotcha.
The ring.
Yeah.
Or the bell ringer guy is.
The timekeeper, the bell guy.
All the guy, Jeremy Borash, who was the ring announcer / cameraman / everything else. I was behind all those guys.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was a small atmosphere, which I liked. It wasn't big.
Did you count any people over there?
Attendance-wise?
Yeah.
Well,
thousands and thousands of
200 to maybe 300.
300?
Maybe more.
We'll call it 300.
300, yeah. Like it was.
The Pro 300 came to impactful TNA.
Like if you had this kind of audience in the Cops Coliseum, it would have looked empty.
Yeah.
But having this many people in one of the halls in the convention center, it looked full. Which I guess is what they wanted.
It's always easier to fill a small room.
Yeah, and this isn't a TV taping by any means. It was just a house
really?
show.
Oh.
Although they did one Bound for Glory match, which Jerry Borash had his little Steadicam with him to, film the highlights of the show. But overall, good show.
Really? Solid?
I liked it.
How long did it run for?
was actually short. Actually, that was maybe one of my only complaints. It only ran 2 to 2.5 hours, with a 20-minute intermission in between. Which nice thing about TNA is they allow you to meet and greet with a lot of the TNA stars. So I got a chance to shake Austin Aries' hand, got his autograph.
Awesome.
No charge whatsoever, just to meet him.
Really?
He's the current X Division champion. I
Yeah,
don't know if
that's
you're
awesome.
familiar with his
Oh,
work.
I'm familiar with it.
He's a tremendous athlete, and yeah, he was just out there, shaking hands or giving fist bumps because his hand was a little messed up from wrestling. And but those that had the premium passes could go in earlier and meet people like Gail Kim and Robbie E and Christopher Daniels and all those other guys. So
Gotcha.
the nice thing is it's more personal in TNA than it is, let's say, WWE. You get a chance to meet everybody beforehand, in between, and after, because they do photo ops in the ring after all is said and done. But overall, good show, and I hope they come back to Canada very, very soon. It took them a year to come back.
Yeah, this seems to be their yearly pilgrimage to the south of the border in Ontario.
South of North.
Yeah.
But hopefully they come back, and hey, this is a little shout out. I hope they come to Kitchener. Kitchener
Yeah.
Auditorium is just waiting for some.
We would love them.
Some
We
more
would
wrestling action
caress
sometime.
them and make them ours. I mean, yes, that would be cool if they came to Kitchener.
Yeah, Kitchener or somewhere else, but yeah. Now they did the Oshawa show before then,
Yep.
the day before, and they
Oh,
had a
they
gut
had
check
on the
session.
spot.
So
Yep.
some of local Toronto independent wrestlers got a chance to try out, and I wish all of them the best of luck. That for those that tried out for TNA, because as TNA is smart enough to know, is the scout talent here in the Ontario, province, because there's a lot of good independent wrestlers over here. So up in our section of Canada. So yeah, so that was. Good show. I had a lot of fun,
Sounds
but
pretty
there was something pretty cool I got to check out or attend.
Yeah.
Just a matter of minutes before TNA started,
Yeah.
and that was at the Rebels Kilts
What's
in
that?
Hamilton.
That's a bar, isn't it?
It's a bar.
Sounds like a bar.
It was a
I was
bar.
there, wasn't I?
You were.
Awesome.
It
I'm
was
glad when I show up to public events such as that.
It was a bar that was taken over by GOES.
That's
Game
right.
On Entertainment Services.
That's right. Basically, you can find more about GOES at GameOnEntertainmentServices.com. They have all the information you can possibly want, plus more. In addition to all of that, they also do parties and other events as well. They charge a small fee for time and travel, plus rental fees for actual equipment. And overall, it was a complete time experience. Also, Top Trigger Tiers came up. I'd like to call them Triple T.
Yeah.
Came on up, did their thing. It was a really good time had by all.
Yep. GDLK was also there selling his apparel line.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
great
not
t-shirts.
Not too bad.
Check
Some really
his
good
work
t-shirts
out.
there. I like the one t-shirt he was wearing with the one character on and stuff.
Oh yes, his new summer line is coming out
Yeah.
very soon in July, so look forward
Do
to
we know
that.
if he has a website or not?
Yeah, it's gdlk.ca.
Hey, that's pretty simple.
So check it out. Yeah, short and sweet. That's
Yeah.
the brand name.
Yeah.
And check out some really cool gaming inspired t-shirts. So if you're into
Hell yeah. There you
if
go.
you're all into the cyber athlete esports leagues, you'll want to
That's
check
right.
out his line because
Sunday.
some of the top cyber athletes out there wear his product. So if you want to be
How
cool
does
like
one
him,
become a cyber?
well, you just gotta play the game and get good at the game.
Gotta get the game.
Come out to events such as this, the Game On Entertainment Services Rebels Kilt Night, and show your skills because there
For
was both Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition,
Yep. There's
tournament,
Mortal Kombat 9.
Kombat 9, and
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, and
You
a couple
come
of
out,
retro games there too as well, which is pretty cool.
come out, show your stuff, and there's always top players there, top leagues always scouting.
Yeah.
In fact, a friend of ours named Scott got scouted. And,
Scott Flair, woo!
You got it if he's out there listening. He got scouted and looks like he's making his way up himself. So
yeah, he got a bit of an injury, didn't he?
Did he? Now?
Yeah, he did. He kind of fell and hit his head. Got a slight concussion. So it looks like it looks like the cyber sports league going on and has to carry away.
Esports is a physical sport. You can get
you get
arthritis and everything in your
yeah.
hands. You don't want that. You
Fall
want your
down
hands to
your
cramp
hand,
up.
fall down your head, you get a concussion. Awesome.
And then you're out of the game.
And then you're done. The game is over.
Mm.
So speaking of games being over, how are things looking at our friends over at oh goodness gracious, so I'm having a bit of a brain study here. Our favorite wrestling federation.
Which would happen to be. We have a lot of favorites out there.
No, true.
but
Twin City Wrestling.
Tri-City Wrestling.
Tri-City Wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Tri-City Wrestling.
Well, one of our buddies who has wrestled for that certain federation, his name is Warhead,
Yeah, Warhead.
was going to take on his long-term friend and rival, Buck Gunderson, but unfortunately...
Frenemy, man, perhaps.
Yeah,
Frenemy.
frenemy.
Yeah,
But
frenemy.
unfortunately, Buck Gunderson has undergo some sort of injury and is on the shelf
That is
for this amount of time. So, unfortunately, that long-term friendship rivalry will not take place at the next TCW.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Since you brought it up for a second,
Of course I brought it up.
just to let everyone inform the masses that that match will not be taking place, but a substitute has been named in his place.
What's
and
substitute?
that substitute's name would happen to be Caesar.
Caesar. I remember that guy.
You do?
Yeah, he likes fish sticks.
He does?
Yeah,
Well,
he's like sort of mentor Trident.
will you be taking on Warhead at the next outing?
Did you have any more information for the match? Like, is it on disqualification, hardcore match?
I believe it's going to be standard TCW rules, which is unfortunate
It
because
is.
that is not the Devil's Playground that Warhead likes to play. in.
Exactly. This sucks. We should talk to Jeffrey and try to fix this.
Oh, okay.
Say, hey, make it a no hards ball. No hards ball. Get in there. Just do it. Make it a little hardcore.
Well, it's definitely not for the PWA Pure Violence Championship,
Oh, for sure.
which is held by some of the top hardcore wrestlers out there. And when Eddie Osborne arrives, he will speak to us more about.
For sure. It basically kicked it off. I believe they're having a little do in Cambridge.
That's right.
I believe it's July 1st.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, it's happening in Cambridge. More information, what can they go to? Do you know what can?
PWAcanada.ca.
Perfect.
You can check that out. More
Perfect.
information. But again, we'll have.
I'm
Eddie
sorry, I'm writing
here.
this down. What's again?
PWA Canada.ca.
Sweet.
Yes.
Alright, I'll go check that out.
But Eddie will go over. It's actually a free event.
Excellent.
Free
It's
for all.
free.
Free for all.
So I don't have to pay a scalper to get tickets.
No, you don't. You don't have to wait outside like an hour, wait for scalpers to reduce their prices just to get in the doors. In fact, I don't even know if there will be doors. We might just be outside
Is
the
this,
beautiful
will this
Canada
be an
day.
outside event?
I am not too sure, but
Yeah.
we will hear more about it very shortly,
That's cool.
within the next hour.
Sure, but Mr. Osborne
Mm-hmm.
graces us with his presence on
Got it.
this weekly training venue show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so there we go. So there's our.
But just quickly, last
Yeah.
thought I have about
Yeah.
Goes is I just loved going in and seeing the place taken over by everything electronic. There was LCD monitors everywhere, gaming. There was just so much gaming. It was so packed with gaming. People couldn't even get in. There was almost like a waiting line to come in.
Yeah, and on top of that, you open the soccer game on top of that.
Exactly.
It was
Oh,
crazy.
the
So,
madness.
you know what? It was a really good atmosphere. It was a really good mix between sports and esports, if you will. Because again, with the football game, aka soccer,
Yep.
had all those fans there. They didn't seem to mind having the actual gamers there doing their thing, and of course, energy was really high, really intensive, and just simply be fun for all.
Mhm.
And also, when it comes down to it, I understand that the guys from Goes will be at this year's Polaris.
That's right.
It's
I
coming
believe
up.
it
I
was
believe it's on 26th, I think.
It was
26th or 24th, something like that.
July 6th to 8th.
Oh, it's the 8th. All the way
Yeah.
off on that one.
Yep, it's in fact 2 weeks away, so
Yeah.
we're getting pretty close. So next time you'll be able to participate in Go's tournaments will be at Polaris
Polaris.
26, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's when I get confused. It's Polaris 26.
it's Polaris 26.
There
Yeah,
it
this
is.
is
There it is.
26th annual
anniversary.
Polaris. Yeah,
For
it's
Polaris.
been around quite a while,
Yeah,
and
they're doing quite the track. No pun
light
intended.
years away to get
Do you
to.
know who's showing up for this year's Polaris?
Well, you mean guest-wise, other
Yeah.
than us?
Oh, well,
who are very
of course.
special in our own right.
We're always very special in our own right.
Well, for those that are a fan of Star Trek: The Next Generation and his work in The Big Bang Theory, Will Wheaton
Will
will
Wheaton,
be there
Mr. Wheaton.
and mingling.
I understand that
with-
Mr. Wheaton is a gamer.
If he is.
Did I
he
challenge him to Mortal Kombat
Oh,
9?
really? The challenge
at
is
Polaris
there.
26 at
The
the
challenge out
Goes
there.
station. So, Mr. Wheaton, if you're paying attention towards our radio show, which you should be, because for everything trending plus more, I challenge you, sir. The gauntlet has been thrown. Will you accept my challenge? Should be fun. When we'll finish for Wheaton. Pretty good.
I hope he accepts that, because I want winner.
Yeah. I want to take on who's next.
Exactly.
The fuses. Awesome. So basically, what I'll do is I'll bring 2 pieces of bread with me. and some
Bread.
mayonnaise, and a piece of cheese on with a Wheaton sandwich,
Ooh.
and then I'll that's left. I'll share it with you.
Okay.
All
The
right.
leftovers.
We should put
What's
money
left?
on this or something like that.
It could be. You never know. Will Wheaton, I don't know if he's ever played in any form of tournaments,
Yeah.
gaming wise. So I've only seen him, I guess, kind of play card games.
Ew! Who does that anymore? Sorry,
So-
Mr. Gruber.
So for him to venture into the digital virtual realm of Mortal Kombat
yes,
shall be interesting.
that would be a hell of a time.
Mhm.
Wonderful. Fun time for all.
Thought you were gonna challenge him to some Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Mortal Kombat sounds way better.
Mortal Kombat. The duck hunt could be left for the people who are getting into video games.
So I also believe there'll be some Guitar Hero action atop of some Batman Arkham Asylum.
yeah. Yeah, we all know
So
that
lots of
Chef
video
likes
games.
his Batman.
Chefs, yep.
Yeah, like his
Fruit
Batman.
Chef will be there.
Little Raw, you know what I mean? A little Shovel there.
Mhm.
So that'll all be there.
Lots of
That's
gaming
fun.
action.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And for those that missed the Goes event that took place this last Sunday, missed out on an opportunity to win a pass to Polaris 26.
Passes.
Passes.
Plural.
So bring a date with you if you were.
And
able to
also,
make
I
it
heard
out.
the guys over at EMC were giving away free passes.
Oh,
So
that is
everyone that
neat.
got involved.
that showed up. I mean, that's
That's
a nice secret bonus there.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it looks like this whole Goes thing seems to be on the move.
you never know what you might win at the next
Exactly.
event. So
Or
just
even
show
get
up.
for free. Exactly. So even if you just show up and get involved in the tournament, hey, it's pretty good.
Because I know everyone that showed up through the doors got swag too.
Yeah. So it looks like they're doing a fantastic job there. It should be interesting what the Goes team brings forward towards the Polaris conventions. I know that the guys who work over at Goes are trying really hard to get a collective base together. It looks like they're doing a very decent job at it. Maybe we should get the Goes guys in here and talk to them before we get this stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe an idea for a second.
We are-
Let's flip over to Polaris here for a second. So,
Yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong here, the Polaris convention is taking part in Markham
you got it.
over the weekend of the 6th.
6 to 8
6th to
weekend.
8th. So
First,
this is the full weekend.
technically the second weekend of
Yeah.
July.
Yeah.
Technically.
So it's taking place over that. And do you know what the mission is offhand?
Sorry.
Do you know how much a mission is offhand?
There's different price structures. You'll have to
Yeah.
check out the website, which is like tcon.ca/Polaris, or just
Yeah.
Google search Polaris 26.
Yeah.
And there's different price structures. It's all based around what you want to see and do at Polaris. If you just want to come in and check out the dealers market
Yeah.
or go to the charity auction, absolutely free.
Really?
There's certain events that are
That
absolutely
is
free
such
to all.
nice of them.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait a minute, Mr. Katie. Something's coming to mind. Weren't you at Polaris last year?
I was
Polaris 25?
25.
And didn't you get so lucky you won a couple of passes or something like that?
I was Mr. Tour of the Galaxy.
Really?
You got it.
Are you reprising for the previous year, or what's happening?
Unfortunately, my title has moved on to someone else.
Really?
Someone else out
We should
there.
find that person and say, look, do you realize the importance of this title you currently hold and who held it before you?
Yeah, title reign.
That's
has
right.
been-
Maybe we should
Um,
challenge him for it. We'll bring him back and it's like that. And if you win, we kick him out of the room. Take him out of the room for the weekend. I like that idea. Hopefully, the executives of Players are listening to actually implicate this idea. It'll be absolutely just
Yeah.
fun to see. And we'll be there with the laptop, recording it all, of course, and streaming it live just for more excitement and embarrassment for all parties. That would be just a groovy way to start off
Yeah.
Players.
They didn't even give me a chance to defend my title.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
They
That's
just
not
stripped me
fair.
of it.
What the hell is all of them? My goodness. Craziness. Alright, then, so we're coming to the 25-minute mark here. Let's play some songs here. And
Play some of your
we'll wait
favorites.
for
or
up.
something,
What's
which is
that?
more Aerosmith.
Is there sweet?
Yes.
Hit it up! Yeah, pretty much. Happens. People we have on listening. Yeah, it's really late open class.
talking about that kid, Brian Kennedy, that died.
Oh, really?
I'm still trending on Twitter. Hashtag Brian Kennedy. There's so many other people that obviously there's more like that. There was some kid that died.
Is he still filming?
Dead. I don't know if it was real or not.
Gila wasn't real, right? Oh, really? That's even better. I just met him. Hey, I thought he died 2 weeks ago. Oh.
Said it would be some of your favorites. PWA candidate. What's this thing? So, when it's edits. So, but if you should talk or say the word, what we're discussing right now, PWA speak that way. Subject now, whatever.
If you want, we don't mind.
Call?
If we have to cancel and repost, that's cool. Not a problem. Still plug the show. And his thing is P what?
PWA Canada. Huh? Kind of. If you find one.
Try this one.
What?
Rather than using reflective fucking surface desk. Is that working?
Nah, not really.
Flip it around. Oh, yeah. That shit.
Yep.
That's better. Cool. Put a sign on the door. There is door on it. No distraction. Oh, they're giving away We're still waiting for Eddie! Travis Osborne!
That's what she did at the side.
What?
So what?
That was right.
Yeah. Oh, that's right? Yeah. So.
Every time I try to listen online, the thing just keeps loading. Maybe the computer.
Sounds so legit. So should we keep going with our wrestling thing?
I have WWE stuff to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Should we?
It just, I get it out of the way.
Sure.
Like,
Alright, let's push
I
off the
don't-
Johnson.
I'll cover some.
Alright.
Anything else, but-
So out of 6 right now, like this. I'm ready to
We're bleeding out all the library today.
Aerosmith. Play a lot of Aerosmith, eh?
That's what I was just asking you.
Oh.
Something. Requests. I need requests.
Oh, we need new stuff. Sure, play anything quicker. Aerials, toxicity, stuff blues.
Yep.
Actually, super wrestling stuff, top of the world. Pretty good in our wrestling segment right now.
Okay, 1 minute, Ron.
Okay. Well, thank you. We'll do some local stuff for a little bit. Yeah, we'll do some.
Everyone, we're back.
Woo! We're back. Anyways, as we took a little bit of a quick break there. Unfortunately, Kenny had to wake me up because again the break was so fantastic. It was wonderful. I thought I'd get a little cat nap. So basically, just pay some bills here. Basically, thank you very much for tuning in to CKMS Sound FM 100.3 on the FM dial. This is the weekly trending fandom show brought to you by us. Yeah.
The one and only.
The ones and only.
Us.
They happen to be Reset, which is me, and of course Mr. Candy, who's actually keeping us out of trouble by sound engineering our actual show today. And we're continuing our wrestling segment. So basically, we hit on everything that was wonderfulness within the TCW area. We talked a little bit about PWA, boom, and we talked about that TNA Impact thing.
Yep.
Team Hamilton.
The live
There's one
wrestling
thing
show.
that's missing. I can't put my finger on it. What am I missing here, Candy?
The WWE.
Oh, there it is.
It
There
still
it
exists.
is.
The WWE universe is out there.
It is?
It is.
Are we a part of it, or are we
I
decided?
think so.
Are they our neighbors? Are they good neighbors? Do we have tall fences? Is the grass greener on our side versus their side?
I don't know. They say it is, but you know, those that have actually ventured on to that side, you know, will disagree. But yeah, again, we are one of the first shows to cover Monday Night Raw since
That's
it took
right.
place
How was it?
last
Still
night.
not got cable yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying.
It was decent. One mention I'd like to make for you is, you know, as they've been bringing back past guest star or past wrestlers in the past in preparation for their 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
This week they brought back Psycho Sid.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Did Sid have his foot with him this
He
time around?
did.
Or what?
I don't know
Awesome.
if it was a prosthetic or what, but he had a foot.
Yeah, anyone on
And-
YouTube to see what happened to him? Oh my, it makes me cringe every time
Yes.
I see it. Who knew that a big man should not jump off the top rope? Who knew that gravity would be such a harsh mistress? So anyway, Psycho Sid.
He came back to take on the one-man band, Heath Slater.
Really?
Yeah, because Heath Slater's been calling out all these
I'm
past
sensing
wrestlers.
a squash.
You got it.
Oh yeah.
Sid Vicious dominated him. Or
Oh, pretty much.
Psycho Sid Sid Justice. He's gone by a few names,
Yeah.
but he's the same old Psycho Sid.
Yeah.
He looked, pretty good shape. I guess
Did
he's been working out, trying to, get back in
Just like
shape
the Ultimate
to make
Warrior.
a debut. Yeah. So much like Vader, who came back and squashed Heath Slater and had a good, good showing.
Did Vader squashed Heath Slater?
Yeah.
And Heath Slater got squashed again.
He got squashed. Well, last week he kind of got squashed by Cyndi Lauper and Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Oh, I
And this
by a
week-
girl. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she took that gold record and smashed it over the head.
Oh, I'm missing all this
You're
stuff.
missing all of
I'm
this.
missing it.
No.
Oh,
So, well, never know who will come out next week then.
gotcha.
It's since, Sid hasn't been on WWE programming in like over 10 years, since the 90s.
Has it been that long?
Because he jumped ship to WCW,
Yeah.
and then I guess since he, burned the bridge
Yeah.
with WWE, he
With
has never
Nate
come back.
Cobb and Warrior status.
Exactly, but since apparently the WWE has been reaching out to all their former stars, people that
that's
would
nice.
bring nostalgia back.
Everyone who made money.
Exactly. Well, he was dominant
Yeah.
in the '90s. He
Of
was
course.
WWE champion.
He was
2
the
years.
man!
Yep.
Until Road Rage took over and he ate that little 9-year-old,
Yeah.
and that was pretty much it. Like, don't make fun of me. I'm not. It's okay. At least those events I like.
Yeah. But you never know. Some of your favorites might make an appearance within the next
Dig it.
few weeks.
So what else happened on Raw?
So
Yeah,
that's okay.
So like I said, whatever.
Well, the thing is, since John Laurinaitis has been reviewed, of his duties, was fired
been
from
excommunicated
No
from.
Way Out.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing guest general managers throughout the week.
Oh, they're bringing that.
And last week was Mick Foley, a
Yeah.
hardcore legend. This week it was Vicky Guerrero.
Are you
'Cause,
serious?
Yeah. Basically, anyone that was a general
Is it Eddie
manager.
Guerrero? They took him
It's
up for this?
Vicky Guerrero.
Okay, Vicky. All right.
Vicky Guerrero.
Vicky Guerrero, gotcha.
So she was a former general manager
Yeah.
of both Raw and SmackDown once
Unfortunately.
in her lifetime. She's been brought in as interim manager, general manager for this week. So she will also be general managing SmackDown this week.
Interesting.
But she made some pretty decent matches, I guess.
Really? All right. Yeah,
For being a general manager, for example, there was a SummerSlam bikini over the top battle royale with all the divas. That was kind of cool. You don't want to watch that?
I don't know.
Why not?
Hmm.
It's divas.
It's
Well,
WWE.
at least it was,
I keep going.
divas you
I'm
haven't
interrupting.
seen in a
I
while was
apologize.
actually in the match, so that was cool.
There was actually
Um,
Divas in a Divas match? That's
yeah.
even more awesome.
It's interesting to see how many divas they actually have left, which isn't that many.
Exactly,
They're-
because Phoenix need them all.
I guess. Well, Karma.
I picture Phoenix with a lobster bib and just a jar of mayonnaise. He's going, bring me the next diva. Then after you got Karma just keeping an eye on Phoenix, seeing how big and fat she gets.
Everyone loves to eat stuff with the side of mayonnaise, apparently.
Of course.
Just slap it on there, it tastes good. But other matches she made was a contract on a pole match between Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio. Yep.
I'm hoping that Dolph won it.
Technically it was a draw
Really?
because Sheamus came out and said, "I'll take you all both on
So
fellas."
speaking of mayonnaise, the big
Speaking
jar
of
of mayonnaise
mayonnaise,
itself
yes.
showed up.
He came on to challenge both of them. And actually, to kick off Raw, it
Yeah.
was a match, a repeat match from No Way Out, featuring, it was a triple threat. Actually, it was an elimination style match,
Yeah.
so it was technically a three-way dance between Kane, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan.
So basically, did the pay-per-view, did it for free on Raw.
Yeah, technically,
Wow.
it was a rematch,
Yeah.
and Daniel Bryan ended up winning.
Really?
And
Did you
he
cheat
is-
a lot?
No,
No?
unless you count AJ coming out and just
Yeah.
frolicking around, distracting everybody as cheating.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, Daniel Bryan won, and
Really?
now that's
Clean?
clean, pretty much
Clean?
clean. Yeah,
Alright.
not too bad, Mr. Cleaning, speak clean.
Cool.
But that has now given him the opportunity to challenge CM Punk for the WWE
Oh,
Championship.
again?
Again? What do you mean again? At Money in the Bank for the championship, so that will be the quote unquote main event
Man.
at Money in the Bank.
I think we should go to that one. We should bug our friends at Bobby's to get the pay-per-view for that one.
Sure, if they don't, then
Maybe get the free nachos
angry.
for our tiny the burgers.
But John Cena also came
Couple
out
girls.
to make some historic
Maybe a
announcement,
free nachos, too.
saying this he entered Money in the Bank match for the first time in history.
So who's this, sir?
John Cena,
John
for the
Cena.
first time,
Really?
ever.
Why is Johnny getting involved with that stuff?
Because he wants to gun for the WWE Championship again, because it's been over a year now since
What,
he
is
last
he getting
held the
hungry?
championship.
Is he getting hungry for it?
Getting a little hungry.
Little Johnny getting a
He's,
little cold at night without his belt, giving him warm.
Well, technically that belt was made for him.
Oh, exactly.
So the one
Yeah.
that's currently
So
issued
he's
out.
at night, going to the bathroom, going, "There's something missing from around my waist. Oh no, I don't have a championship!" And after a year of this, you
weren't
didn't get
everywhere, right?
used to it. You know, like being in all the actual headlining parts of all the pay-per-views. Like, what's this man missing? I don't get it. I hope he loses.
Well, it's actually going to be a pretty decent Money in the Bank because other names that have thrown their names into the hat of the
Like
Money in the
Jericho?
Bank. Chris Jericho, yeah.
Oh, God, they're bringing him
Big
back up.
Show. And Big Show will require extra secure big ladder just for him because those little ladders, you know, that
That'd be
won't help
awesome.
him.
He
He's going to
snaps
use a
in
big
half.
one.
Damn! Just
Exactly.
He
Those won't
use the
hold him.
ladder and slam it like a piata. You know, just
Yeah.
keep hitting it constantly until the actual contract comes out. Look, there you go. That's
Exactly. So he's going to be using his reinforced big ladder.
Really? That's
And
nice.
also Kane will be in there.
Change in this?
Kane. So that's actually not a bad Money in the Bank match.
Not too bad.
Some big guys, some big names in there.
I'm surprised that John Cena is actually going through this aspect.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't make that one phone call to Vincent Kennedy McMahon and say, "I want my belt back, yo," and that would be it. But no, he's going through this whole
Yeah.
ladder match thing. I'm like, are you
Well, as you know, it's a pretty dangerous match because you fall off, you fall on your head, there goes your
Well,
career
Edge did
out
it for
the door.
22 years and he's fine.
Who?
Edge.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Oh,
He
he's
retired
fine,
early.
fine. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. He can still hold on to his kids. Okay. No, he doesn't have any kids, does he?
I don't think so. Although in the current rumor mill, he's dating Beth Phoenix right now.
He's
So
been-
we'll
I
have
thought-
some
I
little
thought CM
glamours
Punk
on.
was him and Punk were dating.
I don't know. This is just
Can't
from the
hurt.
current, this is the current, you know, as we like to talk about gossip. Apparently,
Interesting.
Beth Phoenix is dating Edge right now.
So they did that a breakup. This is the reason why CM Punk's doing this.
Apparently,
thing.
CM Punk is dating Lita again.
Really?
So
Lita.
Lita, yep.
Really? She's still kicking around.
Yep,
Good
she
Lord.
is.
She's like the tissue never goes away. Oh my goodness. So anyways, yeah, that sounds yeah.
So-
So anyways, Ladder Backs, John,
So
Big
slowly,
Show,
yet surely,
King,
Money in the Bank is coming together. The
Vincent Ken
matches.
McMahon.
I don't know if he'll be around.
That'd be awesome. Yeah,
But
you
this-
can skip that one.
So this particular Money in the Bank will be for the WWE Championship briefcase
Yeah.
contract for that one. Now it's still unknown whether there'll be a World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh wait a
Money
minute.
in
So
the Bank.
basically, the thing is they're not even allowing the rest to decide what championship they want to go after.
Technically, it isn't. You know how before it was divorced to Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
You win the SmackDown one, you get a chance at the World Heavyweight title. Now it's just for the belt.
I
So technically,
remember when you won the briefcase, you could decide what championship you're going after.
yeah. But now it's specific to what belt.
Really?
That means
Oh, that
you can be
sucks.
Raw or SmackDown
Yeah.
and go for that belt.
Yeah. I hope John Cena wins both. It's pity, but yeah. That'd be funny. My name's John Cena. Oh, I've won both briefcases. Whatever. I'm John Cena. I'm super Hulk Hogan man himself. Yeah. Silliness.
I wonder if you cash in both briefcases, does that just you just take the belt then? It's like I have two.
Yeah,
briefcases.
exactly. I
Give
got
me
two
the belt.
contracts. Give me the belt. Yeah,
Give me the
I would
belt.
go with that. I'm surprised they actually did. How long are they doing that for?
The briefcase thing?
Yeah, for both Raw and SmackDown. Is this recent last couple of years, or is this that last couple of pay-per-views for this? Or
Well, last year's it was Raw or SmackDown,
Ah,
right? It could only be Raw people
yeah.
gunning for that briefcase,
Yeah.
and it would be for whatever belt was on the Raw
So
brand.
basically, it was last year they put this all.
Yeah,
last
but now it's
year.
specifically to the
Yeah,
championship
that
belt.
sucks. Kennedy, if you're listening to me, change that stuff around.
You mean Vinnie Mac?
Oh, I'm calling Kennedy, but it's Mickey.
Oh, okay.
Mini Mac. Mini Mac works.
It's confusing because I'm right here,
I don't know.
and I can't do a darn thing about it.
You could if you wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's protest then.
Alright, I like that. So we'll talk about SmackDown for 2 minutes. There we go. So back on Raw. Well, okay.
Well, speaking of that Divas match, AJ won it.
AJ.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she is kind of the only relevant diva going on right now because she's getting the most TV time
Oh, I can see that.
because she's running, frolicking around
And she's
the ring.
crazy.
She's a crazy chick, apparently. Yeah.
Right.
The main event was the returning Chris Jericho versus John Cena.
And how that worked out.
It was going good until the Big Show decided to make an appearance,
Awesome.
and Chris Jericho was just like, you know.
So once again, Chris
He's
Jericho.
just like, you
had-
want John Cena?
Yeah.
Here you go. He just took
Yeah.
off.
So basically, once again, Chris Jericho has absolutely no relevance in the WWE.
Sure he did.
Awesome.
Came back and threw
Yeah.
his name into the Money in the Bank WWE
Wow,
Championship
I'm
match.
basically waiting with dying breath. Yeah. Chris Jericho.
Technically, I don't know if you remember this, but
Oh.
he's the one that invented the Money in the Bank concept.
Oh,
Because
really?
he's been, apparently, quote unquote, he's been in the most ladder matches than anyone else in
Wait a
history.
minute, I thought it was Edge that had that title.
No. Apparently, it's Chris Jericho. At
Is
least that's what
this
he's vouching.
This is what he's saying. Of course, this is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Remember, he's also best in the world too. But how that worked out?
Best in the world at everything he does.
That's right.
So whether it be a book author, being a rock star,
Dancing
working
around.
at McDonald's,
Yeah.
working
Dancing
at
McDonald's,
Stars,
working at Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. Oh,
He
that
should
went
be
out of
a
business.
Blockbuster manager. There you go. He'd be the very best at that. Because
Yeah.
else is there. So yeah.
But in my opinion, Money in the Bank is shaping up to be a good pay-per-view because hey, we have Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk, the WWE Championship, which is
Again.
always a favorite of mine.
Again.
Great wrestling matches, and then the WWE Championship itself,
Yeah.
or the WWE Money in the Bank ladder match featuring some top stars.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good pay-per-view. So
And,
hey,
anything
maybe we'll.
added to the card then? That's it. So
I think that's all so
two
far.
events.
It's still 2-3 weeks away, so
Yeah.
we will bring you guys the latest of
Hopefully Sheamus gets
developments.
mentioned the next day.
who?
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Get him
Well,
involved in
he
it
is the
somehow.
champion, so he doesn't have to be in it unless he loses it.
Yeah.
This Friday Night SmackDown, will he'll be defending it in a triple threat between Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler.
Really?
It'll be actually happening on free TV
Interesting.
this Friday.
That's
on
very
SmackDown.
interesting.
Yeah.
So Del Rio, has he like any doghouse talk? I think he is.
Sort of, not really.
Oh, sort of. So I am right.
So he's got the carrot dangling in front of him. It's
Yeah.
just will he grab it?
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is his hand being pulled down from management?
Yeah.
He's allowed to grab that silver.
Did he do anything bad or naughty?
Apparently he has a very big
Touchy.
ego backstage. He's very
Really?
cocky. Yeah, because he's related to a lot of wrestling history in
Yeah.
Mexico, right? Like Mil Mascaras is his
Yeah.
uncle, right?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And he is apparently legitimately rich. So he could just,
Walk
live.
Walk away from
Just
all
walk
of
away.
these peasants.
Exactly.
Doesn't have to common with the common folk.
Exactly.
He can do anything he wants. Anything. Drive big sports cars. Have people like bling. Do all these things. But he chooses to be the WWE. Why? I don't know.
For more money, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying. Doesn't make sense to me. He's
Yeah.
got no heat going on. It's like, oh, look at that. He's showing up again in another big expensive car. I don't really care. Oh, look at his scarf. Oh, that's just so awesome. Okay, alright. What's going on with him? Oh, he's not winning anything or causing any trouble. Okay, cool. Maybe he should run with a big show again. Maybe that might rejuvenate his actual heel familiarity, if you know what I mean.
Run with the Big Show?
Yeah, run
Maybe.
with again.
You could pay him off as his thug, his
His enforcer.
his enforcer.
That's right. Make him wear a mask. Call him Guido.
This all depending whether Big Show remembers Alberto Del Rio driving over his foot.
Do you think you would? Do you think Big Show remembers? Listen, I remember you.
Although, as we all know, in WWE, everyone's memory is short term.
What were we talking about? Goldfishes, my friend.
So
Goldfishes.
if it happened a year ago, then technically it happened a millennium ago.
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't Vince McMahon die in a car explosion
Yeah,
accident?
yeah.
And then he came back the next day and said, we the WWE,
And
blah, blah, blah,
Do
blah.
you remember when the Raw set fell on him?
Yeah, I
remember
did.
that.
Yeah, I remember that.
He just keeps on trying to kill himself off. It
Doesn't
keeps
work.
coming back.
Yeah, I
Maybe he's a
remember.
ghost. Maybe just a ghost now.
Or maybe, well, the thing is that Vince McMahon's hair is a little different now. So maybe it's a clone, perhaps.
Oh, maybe it is.
Maybe it is, because look at Vince's hair before his hair got shaved. I don't know. Maybe they put someone else in there.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, because his old geezer running the show right now is really depressing. You know, he keeps dying and doesn't come back. Ugh. I just don't get it anymore. I just don't get it. My sentences are not cohesive because it doesn't make sense to me.
Mhm.
So was Vince McMahon involved in
No.
Raw last night? No, that's all?
And John Laurinaitis he didn't make an appearance whatsoever
Awesome.
again. So he might be out for good, but
Hate that guy.
he-
He's got hate heat now, not bad guy heat. Hate heat. So he's gone.
But overall, I would say it was a pretty decent Raw. Again, probably my mark out moment of the night was seeing Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, come out, and
Did you all just freak out?
it was
You
a
marked
nice
it,
pop
didn't you?
for him.
Yeah.
And when I
I'm talking about you. Did you mark out?
a little
Oh my
bit.
God.
I was like,
Really?
oh my God. I was like, I never expected to see him back, at all, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
see,
it's
basically
been
back
like
then when I was
15
watching it.
years almost.
Yeah. Well, basically back then when I was watching, a lot of people weren't really impressed. You know?
And then he lost his foot, right?
Yeah.
So, I
Well,
mean,
he lose his foot in wrestling in the WWE. Man.
No.
He lost it in that wrestling federation, WCW.
was it?
Snap it right off. Oh, look at that. Oops. Who knew jumping off the front of the fucking, maybe not the best deal to do. But hopefully when Mr. Osborne shows up, he can talk more about this.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So we're hitting about the top of the hour, so
Yep.
I think we should play some few tunes.
Sure, sounds
some
good.
recommendations from our favorite social media specialist that's running that for us
Our
today.
peanut gallery. Yo, peanut gallery manager. What do you want to hear?
He's already made it.
He's just looking around and he's stoned. Are you eating pot over there?
We're gonna play a
You
request.
stoner. What do you want to hear?
Play
System
toxicity.
Fine.
of a Down. We
He
got
speaks.
it. We got
Speak.
it. Let's do it.
Alright, hit it.
Oh, you don't want to be nutty. Oh, God.
Today, they call you the peanut gallery manager.
Yeah, my name will be changed.
Are we seeing your vlog now?
I've seen you live. I'm not seeing one of my fucking.
I will wait to you.
Actually, you can't be video.
I'm all over that.
Yeah, of course you don't want to.
One of the things I don't know how to do. I got like
That's one thing.
you see that light there? I have one of those.
I have one actually.
That clip on? That's what I'm looking for. Clip on. Of course, any little light will work.
I think it has a face. But
Oh, I'm hungry.
But you have like,
Yeah.
like Jesus food. That's one thing definitely like on the radio don't want to be seen.
Oh, that's fine. You can sit over there. Stand it off and spin on these lights, bring it over there. We're right.
That is
We're
definitely no.
That's on all sincerity. I'm running a couple of ways. Yeah. All the show. Bring a couple of questions.
Yeah, it looks like it's 3 people listening right now. What is full of views? Full of views?
Here's how their actual super fantasies happen.
Well, that's from the online version.
So the thing is right now with because they're online. Not good for that. They're not good. They're not good.
Did you unplug this phone?
Of course I did.
Can you plug it back in?
Fine. First on air.
3 minutes. Alright, so we decided to call in. So just stay with us here. I'm going to put you on speaker. You still hear me? Alright, so just bear with us. Okay.
up, so it's positive. So we'll lose him.
Hopefully nobody calls him. Can you still hear us, Eddie?
I can.
Alright, Eddie, here's what's gonna happen here. By the way, this is Ron calling. How you doing today? Good. What's that? I'm sorry, one more time. How you doing?
I'm doing alright today.
Good. To let you know, we're on a commercial break right now, so we're just talking freely here. So I understand your babysitter's... Okay. I understand your babysitter couldn't come in today. I understand that your babysitter couldn't come in today.
No, she couldn't be here, unfortunately. She didn't get back to me and let me know, so it's a little bit irritating.
Yeah, to let you know from our perspective, it's fine. These things happen. It's not a problem. We'll definitely slot you in for our next show next week.
Sounds great.
All right. Basically, I guess my first question is: you want to come in at 12 or 1 o'clock or what?
12 or 1, both work, like whatever is good for you guys.
I prefer to have you here at 12-ish. Reason being is that that's usually when we talk about our wrestling segment. It helps the show out a lot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So basically, here's what we're gonna do today. Okay? As you know already, we've been plugging your show on the first, so we'll run with that particular line.
We'll just talk about that today. Just do a
Yeah,
promo
exactly.
for your Canada Day show.
And the thing is, we'll talk about you a little bit as well. We'll ask you a couple of questions about the industry and stuff like that. And basically, we'll make this a 10-minute interview overall. And we'll get you involved in the show next week, and we'll talk more. Is that cool?
That sounds good.
Perfect, Eddie. Perfect. So, Ron, what's your time to air?
I'll go on right now if you want.
No
Music. Oh, we'll do 2 minutes.
All right, so we're going on air in 2 minutes, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, perfect. So just hang out, listen to the song, and we'll talk more in 2 minutes.
Stay with us. Did you hear us talk about that video game action earlier?
It's that's what we can. Use what we do. Use the form of the show to talk about the next segment. We get to wrestling. We talk about wrestling. We talk about
Because we're also, broadcasting, recording, feedback. This is okay. So it's like 360 down. And then we'll go over like we still have like an hour left. It's still fun. Whatever, because not everything is working, right?
I don't know. I didn't realize that these parties.
Oh, Legos? System of a Lego?
System of Lego.
Okay, 30 seconds.
All right, Eddie, we're going to air in 30 seconds. All right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
By the way, I was gonna do. Can you hear me, okay, Eddie?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Am I too loud, too loud enough?
We'll do a sound check very shortly.
Okay, going live now.
Yeah.
Everyone, we're back.
Woo! Here we are once again. Unfortunately, Mr. Eddie Osborne could not be in the studio today, so we have him live on the telephone. Mr. Osborne, say hello to the Weekly Trending Fandom fans out there.
How's it going, everybody?
There you are. There.
Answer me, I know how it goes, but I'm having a good day now on air. It's been a long day already, but thank you guys for having me.
Not too bad, not too bad. Well, the thing is, we're glad to have you here. This is the first time on the show. To let you know, we'll basically have the show for you next week, and basically we can see you here at the studio. There should be lots of fun for all. So, Mr. Osborne, could you possibly tell us a little bit about yourself for the people who have been following your wrestling escapades at PWA?
Well, my name is Eddie Osborne. I've been wrestling since 2001, September. So going on 11, 12 years here now. I moved from Campbell River, British Columbia to Cambridge, Ontario to train at the Hart Brothers School of Wrestling under Sid Summers and Ron Ortiz.
Yep.
And then guys like Jay Kalman and Carl LeDuc, and even Smith Hart and Robert Ron Eric were in on that, helped me out that way.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
I've just been wrestling independent since.
All right, so that sounds awesome. So I gotta ask you, what got you involved in the business? Were you like one of our little hopeful guys, like how we are, watching the big guys over at WWF and said, I have to be a part of this action? Or did you get a family member, or how did it all come to be?
I know family members, they're not really into it, but just watching it on TV, you love it, right? Saturday afternoons, watch it, and then screwing around with your buddies in the backyard and realizing maybe this isn't a good idea. And eating habanero, he also trained at the Hart Brothers School, and I knew him. He left a year before me, so I gave him a call once I graduated. I said, what's the deal? Do I come all the way to Ontario and do this thing, or do I just, get a real job and real life and go that route? And he said, if I can handle the bullshit, to come on out. So I decided to come on out, and here I am now, 11 years later.
I gotcha. So let's talk a little about PWA here for a bit. Are you the sole owner of it, or are you a co-owner, or how do you fit within that dynamic?
PWA is my business. I have a lot of people with me though. They don't get to make the final decision, that's always me.
Mm-hmm.
But without them, it wouldn't even be going today. So there's a lot of people who help, but it's my baby.
I gotcha. So how was your last show? I understand you were at the actual Elements Theater downtown Kitchener?
Our last show was actually at the Alpine Club.
I see. Okay, so I apologize about that.
It was on May 26th.
Okay.
And, we did a seven-way new participant enters every 5 minutes match.
Oh, yeah?
For the Pure Wrestling Championship, and so we're almost 35 minutes, which is kind of long for an indie match now, but we got a lot of positive feedback, and I think it was just good we created. Joey Allen is our big new league and top heel, and Eric Kearney is now the big babyface, so
I see.
it was an exciting event, kind of a rebirth for us, because we've been down since January, we haven't been doing nothing.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it was really good.
I dig it. So outside of the two superstars, do you call them wrestlers? Do you call them actual talent or superstars? What do you call your roster overall, on the right page and lingo-wise?
Usually Jackass, but no, they're not roster, they're my boys,
They're your boys. Okay, I dig that. So basically with your boys here, for the average fan, who else should be watching prior to the people you just mentioned?
Pardon me, sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, it's cool. Prior to the two talents you just mentioned, what else should the fans be keeping an eye on when it comes to your promotional gigs?
Promotional, I want the fans happy. I want people in seats, and I want tickets to be moving.
Dig it.
So, if I got guys who intrigue the talent, I'm happy because they're going to come back for it.
I hear ya.
If they're sitting on their hands, then maybe it's not a good thing.
I hear ya. So, is Wrestling Federation doing any cross promotion with any large stars should be aware about, like Rhino or anything else like that?
We did in the past. We did Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We had Canyon before his death and whatnot. And we had a couple other guys. But lately we've been doing a lot of just Kitchener Town and trying to get our stuff together.
Okay.
Rhino would be a great guy, I think, to bring in. He's been everywhere, and I met him several times. He's just a nice guy.
I hear ya.
And in the ring, the people, they love him.
Yeah, no, I dig it, man. I dig it. So let's turn our attention towards your next card. I understand you got something cooking up in the Cambridge area happening July 1st.
Yep, Candidate Carnage 3 or Candidate Carnage 3. It's our third year in a row.
Dig it.
Riverside Park in Cambridge.
All right.
We wait till after the parade's done, which is usually about 2 o'clock, and then we do exhibition matches to a big show just before the fireworks, about 9:30.
9:30. Okay, cool. So what time does your card start at? If you want me asking.
2 o'clock we'll start having matches.
Cool. Whereabouts is that, man?
Maybe it's at Riverside Park in Cambridge.
Okay.
On King Street East, I believe it is.
So
Okay.
the ring will actually be outside in the park?
Yep, we'll be in the middle of the park, and all the fair rides will be around us, and the concessions and whatnot.
That's awesome. Everyone enjoys an outdoor wrestling event, so.
Right there.
Yeah, no, that sounds absolutely fantastic. As Mr. Kenny was saying before, everyone enjoys an outdoor event. So make some deal with some sunscreen people, get some bucks in your pocket. That'd be pretty cool if you know what I mean. Sell umbrellas. There you go. With WPW. Sorry?
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, no, it sounds cool. That's cool. So, okay then. So we're coming on our 10-minute mark here.
Can you give us a full rundown of the wrestling matches that's on the card that's planned? Because I believe you'll be even wrestling on the card.
Yep, I'll be putting myself in the main event against Joey Allen for the Pure Wrestling Championship.
Cool.
Other guys on the card will be Easy, Eric Kearney again. We'll have Paul Wright, who's going to come by. He's a Kitchener boy who comes out every year and tries his luck at the fair. I believe I've heard rumors that Warhead wants to come by.
Oh, we're going to say Warhead.
Because we've heard, we've heard about your legendary matches between Warhead, whether it be in PWA, GCW, so.
We've had a lot of craziness when we wrestle usually, so yeah, it's always good. It's family friendly though on Canada Day.
Yeah.
So we don't quite get the violence, but we have a lot of fun still.
Awesome. So hey, can you throw the website for people looking to get more information on PWW?
Definitely, you can find PWA Canada at pwacanada.com, or you can follow us on Twitter, PWA Canada, or on Facebook, we're facebook.com/PWA Canada Wrestling.
Perfect. Before we take off, is there anything else you want to plug?
Next week, I'm looking forward to being on the show. Looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hopefully you guys are on Ustream as well.
There we are.
10.3, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well,
We definitely want to talk to you more about your big event coming up later in the month, Summer Assault, when we get you live in the studio.
yeah. Hopefully get some press passes for that show. Talk to your talent. Get some more synergy building up between our two brands. It should be lots of fun for everybody, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
All right.
Thank you guys very much. You guys have a good show.
No problem at all. So thank you very much for being with us today. And we'll send you on your way. Again, thank you very much again. And we look forward to seeing you in the studio in 1 week's time. All right?
Take care, guys.
All
Yeah,
right,
take
take
care.
care,
Bye-bye.
Eddie. See you soon.
All right, so there goes Eddie. I'd like to thank you very much for him being on the show today. We understand there's some circumstances. We're completely out of his control. But hey, you know what? That's fine. We'll have another week to prep the actual station. Maybe get some pieces of meat for Mr. Osborne when he's here and stuff like that. It should be tons of fun. So, looks like it's quarter after the hour. We're
Well,
going to
yeah,
have 45
let's
minutes.
just recap the Canada Day show here. It sounds like a great event, free for all.
Yep.
And Eddie's going to go gunning for the Pure Wrestling Championship himself.
For
so
sure.
It's
I
going to
hope
be a
he
main
cheats.
event level match.
I hope he cheats, bringing like a chainsaw, really carve up the competition. Oh, get it? Chainsaw, carving up the competition.
And it's not that often that you see an outdoor wrestling event happening. You know, you can
For
only
sure.
really do it in the beautiful summertime.
Yep.
And hopefully, Canada Day brings upon a beautiful day because, it'll be in tune with the other festivities going on at Riverside Park. Because if you check out there's a whole bunch of stuff, like I believe it'll be a concert, and then of course fireworks, and then the parade, a whole bunch of festivities, and wrestling on top of that sounds like a great Canada Day.
For sure. It sounds like a really good way to spend the day. So the thing is, if you're in Cambridge at that point in time, just
Yeah.
running by the actual park and basically part of some wrestling, watch the fireworks, should be lots of stuff too. The only thing they're missing is an elephant. That's the only thing they're missing in the vehicle.
In the parade, or what do you want? Where do you
So
want your
just-
elephant?
just-
Elephant
just in
rides?
general. Yeah. So should be tons of fun there.
Yeah. Yep. So it's happening, of course. Canada Day is this Sunday, so
Yeah.
that's why we want to let all
Is
you.
this Sunday already?
Yeah.
Man, that's cool.
July 1st, it's coming up. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Let Eddie know that you heard him live on the Weekly Trend
Yeah.
Random Show.
Perfect.
And if you have any questions for him, of course, you can ask him there. Or if you don't get a chance to make it out, hey, you can tweet me at Ryan_Kennedy. For any questions you want to ask Eddie about, PWA, where it's been, where it is now, and the future of it, and we'll make sure to ask Eddie those questions live on the air.
Sounds groovy. Sounds absolutely great. And again, we'll have Mr. Osborne live on the show next Tuesday for our next show.
There you
And
go.
also a wrap up from the actual from the wrestling event as well. Should be a solid show. I can't wait to be part of it. So anyways, let's take a quick song break here, and we'll come back with some more Weekly Training Fandom Show. Cool. Sorry about that. Just a second. Fuck what?
So the 3 people that are listening are the 3 people in this room, and all outside listening. It's broadcasting this morning. So, we'll pop up and have on your listening. You don't know what it is yet. It is what it is. Alright, next segment, movies.
I'm gonna do video games too. Anytime you run out of material.
I got some info here. Some new stuff came on. Today, actually. Well,
Yeah, there's always new games coming out. So you want to talk about movies, and then I'll take over with video games. So
we'll wrap up.
after this song.
We'll wrap up with comic books and
Yeah.
let's see small stuff. It's new Spider-Man game out today. Oh yeah, also we'll put a regional pick a little bit as well. Definitely want to talk about that. Open class by the second. Like the weather. Alright, so basically, three things we're going to talk about around town is Wicked Coffee, we're going to getting a hint of our actual stocks, and also the weather, and we'll hop into movie stuff. And after that, we'll hop into gaming stuff. We'll come back with comic books and cartoons and do a lot of the show. Is that going on?
We're back.
Whoa, that was a little short. Whoa,
Yep.
look at that. Little short break there. More
Yep.
System of the Down, brought to you by our new manager, the Peanut Gallery. So anyways, Peanut Gallery guy, how are things working out?
Awesome.
Perfect. So they're working out awesome. Excellent. Okay, so before we get to movie news, I want to do some stuff that's happening around town, around news, and these are things that are slightly important, of course. Whooping cough advisory is now being warned through our health administration board here within the Waldo region. So whooping cough is making its way to the Waldo region, so be careful out there. Plus, on top of that, I'm not quite sure if you've been following our previous shows, but however, Rimstocks is taking a huge hit after all the massive downgrading, letting people off, stuff like that. So it sounds like Rim's in serious trouble. So kids, don't be a local terrorist. Go out and buy Rim stuff. Make everyone happy. And also top that some quick weather stuff. Looks like we're going to have some really good weather in the next little while. Today we're going to look at sunny, high of 23, chance of clouds. Tonight, low is 11. On Wednesday, we're looking at a happy sunny day, high 26. Wednesday, some cloudy, high of 30. Friday, cloudy, high of 29. And Saturday, high of 27. We haven't got for Sunday yet, but Sunday should be a great day. But however,
hopefully the trend continues.
That's right.
Now, if you had to pick a good day to go to Canada's Wonderland, which day would you pick out of those?
I would
days?
pick Friday. Reason
Friday.
being is you got a little bit of cloudy going on, so you don't smell like complete burning. You know what I mean? I would probably not advise going on Wednesday because it's nothing but sunshine. But however, Wednesday, Thursday seems to be a high of 30, so that might be not a good idea. But there's some clouds floating around, so
okay.
pretty good overall. But however, it looks like our weather index is still coming on from last week, which is hot. So if you can, buy yourself an air conditioner, regardless of what your actual landlord may or may not say. So that's basically our local news as well. Keep in mind again, we got that whooping cough advisory completely in effect. And of course, if you have any horrible landlord stories you wish to share with us on the Weekly Training Fandom Show,
Send them in. We'll be more than happy to take a look at them and read them out for you. Who says there's no power for the people? So, anyways, let's hop into some movie stuff here right away because you can take a break, but we just coming back from one. So, we'll just keep moving on.
Let's go on.
So, as we talked about before on different shows here, Jim Carrey and the rest of the gang should be coming back for Dumb and Dumber 2. That's spelled T-O, by the way, Dumb and Dumber 2. So that's not too bad. Funny, ha ha ha. But however, the less funny part is that Jim Carrey seems to be leaving the set already. He got into a major scrap with the people at Warner Brothers, and he's saying, "Screw you guys, I'm getting hands." So he's packing his stuff and taking off. And of course, it's some more disappointing news. Johnny Depp's remake of The Thin Man seems to be in serious financial trouble, which is too bad. And also, just to round up the not doing too good in Hollywood segment here, last time we talked about Andy Levine, who is a really big actor in Hong Kong. And supposedly he's not going to be appearing in Iron Man 3, which we said he would be. So he is out, so he won't be involved. But however, to change some things around here, to flip the spin a little bit here, some other cool stuff. Some new trailer's been released fairly recently is Taken 2, which is obviously that movie.
I love Taken, the first
like
one.
Taken?
Awesome.
I was taken away by it. Very surprised hit. It kind of got released twice in the theater, so it should be interesting how Taken 2 takes off. No pun intended. The new Judge Dredd trailer is also released, so that should be pretty cool. But Sylvester Stallone is not part of it, so should be decent. And also, Monster University also has been released as well.
Okay.
So those 3 trailers have been released completely. So basically that leads us to the last little bit of our movie news, the top 5 movies that came out over the weekend.
Here we go.
The number 5 spot coming at, a simple $8 million is Rock of Ages. So I haven't seen this movie. I've heard some good things about it, but I'm staying away from this.
Has some fairly well-named stars in that, apparently, like Russell Brand, Tom Cruise, stuff like that.
Yep.
So that came out number 1.
Yeah, but now it's number 5.
Oh.
And number 4, coming in at $10 million, is Prometheus. The Questions About Questions. And as I mentioned before, I heard of this friggin' stupid movie, which I'm not happy with, is going to get flipping 5 prequels. Do you believe this? 5 prequels.
Well, hopefully they make more sense. And they
exactly. Because there's so many, the thing is that those questions you'd asked before when we saw 12 Monkeys, it brings up good questions. But these are like, what the heck is going on questions? You know what I mean? It's like, these are just dumb writing, dumb scripting, everything in between. And the thing is that if you have a director such as they have, you shouldn't have any of these problems at all. And of course, the number 3 spot coming at $16.5 million, as you can tell, this is a better number.
Yeah.
Is Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I am really looking forward towards watching this movie. Haven't seen it yet. Should be pretty cool. And the number 2 slot in the family aspect thing is Madagascar coming in at number 2 at $20 million, which is a lot of change. It's Prometheus times 2. And of course, number 1 movie from Disney/Pixar is Brave at $66.7 million. You can get a lot of cheeseburgers for $66 million.
Yeah. The latest animation from Pixar. Debuting number 1. I haven't seen it.
I got a side note. The Avengers movie last week was number 7. This week is number 8, and that's coming in at $7 million.
I'm sure we'll hold off to beginning of July and see how long. We'll let you guys know how long it stays in the top 10.
And we'll be trending this movie until it falls off the top 10. Maybe we might make a special consideration. But however, right now it's at number 7. But this summer movie hit, it's kind of weird, Mr. Kennedy, because it seems to be, family films are just dominating the snot out of everything. It used to be like hardcore action flicks that take over the top box office, but that doesn't seem to be the case this summer, which is really weird to see. What do you think about that?
I just know which ones I would plan to see. But again, you gotta keep the family films in there because, hey, the kids are off from school. Yeah. They need something to do with them, right?
They're
just gonna be gonna be screaming and hollering at home all day and night. You gotta make them happy. We'll watch a little Madagascar 3. That'll keep them calm for a little while.
Yeah, a little while. Let the parents go off and do their thing. Keep the kids in the cool, air-conditioned theater. All the soda pops, they can run around.
Oh, joy.
I know.
Sugar Rush.
Yeah, for sure. So how is stuff on the video game?
Alright, well let's hop into some video game news.
Sure.
First of all, I'd like to send an invitation to our social media guy if he wants to jump in. Are you good? No? Alright. Let's do it then.
Yep.
Mr. Kennedy style. So,
There
Nintendo announced a new version of the 3DS a week after E3, which I found very interesting because usually E3 is when all the big video
Yeah,
game
those were
announcements happen.
announcing big games on the
Yeah, or new systems, but they've announced a new extra large version.
Extra large.
They ordered a new one.
Recipient size.
Recipient size version of the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're familiar with the device, Recipient, but
No.
it's the one with the glasses-free.
Oh yeah,
3D
that's
image, right?
a good thing. Yeah, yeah.
So the image size is fairly big, the screen size, but they decided to double size it.
Really?
So it's going to be a
Awesome.
almost like a tablet-sized version of the
Tablet
3DS.
size.
Well, it's going to be bigger. It's two screens, but together it's going to be a big screen.
Interesting.
So it's going to come out this August, but I find it interesting that the 3DS, the regular version, has only been out for almost a year, and here they are coming out with a new hardware upgrade already.
Of course.
So it's like, oh,
It's all about money.
it's like I just got a 3DS, and now you have
You
a
loser!
new, better version. It kind of makes the owners of the 3DS now kind of feel like, yeah, like, hey.
Wait a second. Peanut Gallery Manager. Thumbs up or thumbs down on this new system?
Well, I think
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up.
I
Alright,
think-
he likes it.
I think
Manager likes it. Shut up, Kennedy.
I think for him, since the old version is going to go retro, it's going to be up his alley.
Really?
Because the
It's
old
retro
3DS
already?
will be
Oh, good lord.
it'll be out of
Are
date,
you retro?
and
Kennedy?
therefore retro, right?
Are we all retro? No, we're trendy. We're not retro. Anyway, keep
No, I'm
going.
talking about
Sorry,
the old
listen.
system.
Oh,
Once
the
the new
old
one
system.
comes out,
Oh,
it'll be
okay.
retro.
So the new one's not retro yet?
Well, it hasn't even come out yet.
Oh, there you go.
But once it
Alright.
does, then the old
Then it's
system will
retro.
be
Okay, I see
obsolete,
how
but
this
there'll
works.
still be people that will want it.
Dig it.
And then,
Will they plead for it?
yeah.
On their knees, begging.
So that's going to be coming down the mail. I just want to announce it because I just found it interesting that Nintendo
Oh, I found it
announced that a week after
Like,
E3
hey, you're
when
root
you
now,
think
that's
they
for
would
sure, too.
announce it there.
Yeah.
But,
so
as-
all you kids plan to buy the new Nintendo thingy, don't.
That's the
save your
thing.
cash.
People are going to hold off on it now.
Yeah,
They're not going
hold
to
your
buy a
cash.
3DS because the new one's just coming out in a few months.
Yeah,
So that means Nintendo sales are going to go down
there you go.
even more than they have been, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, just like Ribbon Stocks.
But speaking of buying games, since today's Tuesday, as we all know, new video game releases come out Tuesdays.
Lies.
So let's have a lies.
Lies.
Well, let's have a little look-see at what releases today.
What do we got today?
So we got Sledgehammer.
Can you eat that?
I'm gonna say no.
No. Okay.
That comes out for Xbox 360.
All right.
We have Record of Augustus War 2
Record of Augustus War 2.
coming out for PlayStation 3.
All right. Sounds cool.
Darksiders 2.
Darksiders.
Yeah, so fans of the first one. The
Sweet.
second one edition comes out. That is available for both Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Smart people.
Now, in promotion for the new Amazing Spider-Man movie comes The Amazing
I'm
Spider-Man
not
the
looking
Game.
forward towards seeing that.
The movie The Game
Yeah,
coming
gonna
out.
suck. Save your money, kids.
Well, that comes out in every flavor you can think of. It comes out for Wii, Nintendo DS,
Yep.
PC,
I was gonna say
Xbox
PC.
360,
Yep.
PlayStation 3,
Yep.
3DS.
All right.
Basically every current system available, you can pick it up on The Amazing Spider-Man, the game. The movie The Game.
Amazing.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yay.
Which Recipit does not look
I know.
too-
Not really.
too favorable
No,
upon the
not
trailers.
favorable at all.
Although when he goes to see it or
flavor.
watches it,
I'm not.
we'll see if his opinion
I
changes.
might not happy with it.
Mhm.
But anyways, we'll see how things change.
What else comes out today? We have Spec Ops: The
Really?
Line.
Spec Ops.
That comes out for Xbox 360,
Cool.
PC, and PlayStation 3.
Excellent.
And the long-awaited Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Shoulder for PC comes out.
Cool. What's this one called again?
Alright, that's coming out in 2 days actually.
What's
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
Ah, that's a mouthful.
It is.
Put
Because
that
we
on
have
7
so
and 7
many
and eat it.
Tom Clancy's games coming out. And of course, go down to your local EB Games where you pick up new video game releases. Let them know that the Weekly Trending Fandom Show sent you there.
Yep.
Your buddy, your pals, Recepe and Mr. Kennedy,
Yep.
let you know first and foremost what to pick up today.
There you go. Not too bad.
So there you
Oh, that
go.
was a bit of a mouthful.
It is. There's always new video games coming out on Tuesdays, and always make sure to tune in to the show, and we'll let you know what comes out fresh off. Wherever video games come from, that mystical land where
There
new
you go.
video games
The
come
mystical land. That
Yeah.
came out. I thought all video games came from E3 land, but
from.
obviously
Oh, it comes off.
Nintendo
hot off
said
the
no,
press.
we're no longer running that.
Yeah, that's video game news for this week. New
Oh,
games.
For sure.
You're looking for something to keep yourself
Yeah,
occupied.
out there you want us to critique
So-
or look at, hey, send Mr. Kenny a message at Ryan_Kenny on the Twitter feed.
Yeah.
Plus, on top, as I said before, our new Peanut Gallery manager is basically stalking you on Facebook. So if you can, drop us a message saying what you think of the show, what we want to look at, stuff like that.
So like our Facebook page at facebook.com/weeklytrendingfandom and join our group at facebook.com/group/weeklytrendingfandom. Be social with us, interact, and hey, song requests, insights, let us know, and we'll give you feedback as well.
Yeah, for sure. Because the radio works both ways.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's take a quick break here, and let's come back with some comic book / cartoon news.
Let's do it.
Alright, hit it!
Yeah, the new Ninja Turtles coming out.
What's that?
Yeah, the new Ninja Turtles.
Oh, no, that's shit. Well, hello there, sir.
Peace, brother. How you doing?
Not too bad about yourself.
How's the field treating you?
Well, can't complain.
Cool. Any
Need
children
some
corn
rain.
bugging you at all?
Anytime it rains, we're a happy bunch.
Oh. Any children of the corn bugging you?
Any...
Children of the corn?
What?
That was a good movie, actually.
He knows what I'm talking about.
I guess.
Children of the corn field. Yeah.
Oh, it's on for more Lego action.
Really?
It's more Lego. I'm playing whatever Lego recommends.
That's awesome.
Last week, eh?
Oh, no,
It's cooled down a lot, which is nice.
What's the power level? We'll come back up.
Hey, you show up on looking next to us dancing with the girls. What happened there?
Is that me? Was that yesterday? Oh, how was it? No?
Beautiful women, buddy. Oh, I get what it is. I get it.
This is over Hamilton. Stuff like that.
Down there.
Less than a minute.
Yay!
We're back.
We're back. Awesome. Before we hop into the rest of the stuff here, time to pay a little bit of bills here. I'd like to announce everyone, this is the Weekly Trending Phantom Show being broadcast at CKMS Sound FM every Tuesday from noon until 2. We broadcast it out of 100.3 on the FM dial. Plus, on top, we want to see the actual, and stop on down the actual on the actual website for the station. You can do a search by going to www.soundfm.ca. Plus, on top of that, when you see it live on the internet, you do a search by basically going to www.ustream.tv /channel /7. That's spelled RCEHOPPE. Plus, on top of it, you can stop by our Facebook group, which is a weekly stream random show /stuff. And on top of the thing, let's see if your radio is busted and you don't want to use your computer, which is fine. You can still catch us on the Rogers network, which is 946. So anyway, so move forward here. That last song was by Linkin Park.
You got it.
Yeah. Remember the name of the song offhand?
What I've done.
What I've done.
Yeah.
What have you done?
I don't know.
And also on top of that, it's part of the Transformers soundtrack that came out
yes.
many years ago. And speaking of such, there's a little bit more movie news here. Michael Bay is basically explaining Transformers 4 and 4 in Transformers is using the number 4, and supposedly this will be a bit of a prequel. Michael Bay doesn't want to get too much in the science fiction stuff, but of course, dealing with giant robots, that kind of kicks that door completely wide open. He's talking about maybe doing some space battles, perhaps. He's maybe doing with Cybertron, not quite too sure. But he's definitely made it perfectly clear that the whole Sam Angle girlfriend and stuff like that will not be in this movie at all. So it should be interesting where Michael Bay explosions takes us completely. So yeah, what do you think of the new Transformers 4 movie that will be coming out?
Well, I love Transformers regardless, so
Hold on a second.
hopefully it's just something that's going to continue on with the fourth one as a prequel. You have to cough right in the mic, do you? That's so hygienic.
There you go. I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm not looking forward to what he's doing to the Ninja Turtles, though.
No, I don't look forward
think
to
anyone
Transformers
is.
in the first place. Turning my favorite character, Optimus Prime, into a complete flipping psychopath. It's unappreciated my childhood memories.
The voice actor
The
could have
small
went on
child
strike
in me
if
wanted
he really
to-
wanted to.
What's that?
The voice actor could have, went on strike if he really
Oh
wanted
no,
to.
the thing is that it'd be replaced with somebody else.
But wouldn't that have made things a little bit better?
Not true. Well, I don't know. That's the funny part.
The original
A paycheck
voice
is
actor
a
of
page.
Optimus
Well, they
Prime.
also didn't get the original voice actor for Megatron either. So they got like some other voice actor.
Yeah.
From Lord of the Rings.
But Optimus Prime was the original G1
Oh,
voice
yeah.
actor. So portraying the part of Optimus Prime once
Well,
again.
the way I look at it, Hollywood can mix things up. Like what's keeping my friends' sanity for the whole Michael Bay Transformers movie line that came out, just calling it Michael's Bay's Transformers, so that has a whole universe and a whole thing, and that's the kind of thing. But however,
the Transformers in itself has multiple universes already.
oh yeah, no,
so
for sure.
What's another one?
Exactly, just add it to the cog for the giant Transformer
Yeah.
machine. Allow it to continue to move forward by stealing children's money and moving forward with happy memories and get in place for the money that they steal. But however, with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Bay's production company working with that, yeah, that's in the whole geeky sphere, completely on fire. But as I mentioned before, Turtles have been put on hold from the last show. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Good
last,
thing, I guess.
yeah,
Let's
pretty
see,
much.
Another company.
After making Battleship, maybe they went, ooh, maybe we should do what the fans would like to see us do, not this, reinvention, reboot stuff. Blah. So anyways, comic news. Let's get to that.
Yeah.
Alright. One of the cool things that's popping up recently, which is at the top of my actual list here, is Marvel Comic Books is teaming up with Susan Komen to bring breast cancer awareness to kids from all over. So basically what's going to be happening is Marvel is going to be releasing some special hashcan covers that will be have a pink tinge to it, which would be kind of cool. And there's be several comic books, but the top that they got my attention is of course Avengers, issue 31, Captain America issue 18, Uncanny X-Men issue 20, and many others will have this new hashcan thing. So I think this is bringing awareness for breast cancer research.
Hashtag?
What's that?
Did you say hashtag?
No.
Oh.
Did I say hashtag?
That sounded like hashtag.
Really?
I was like, they're getting trending.
They're getting trending. Marvel Comic Books is always trending, and also, so basically a way to bring up some awareness. And again, these are specialist comics that's coming out. Sort of a foiled type of cover. Again,
Okay, cool.
a slight pink to it. So I think more boobies in the world would be a happy world we live in. But that's just me though. So anyways, Marvel's doing what they can to bring up some cancer research, some awareness for it. So it should be pretty good overall. Also, another news, Life Building Graham, for people who have been following comic books, this is a writer and an illustrator team, are basically retooling this comic book called Prophet. Beginning with Prophet 27, they'll be spinning into a whole new look, a whole new art style, and also a whole new look. I mean, a whole new everything. So it looks like Rob Liefeld, for the people who remember him from the 90s, looks like he's finally knuckling down and producing that good artwork and good story combination, which should hopefully bring some more life back this whole Prophet line that I've been working on. And plus, on top of that, something we've been talking about for the last little while, Avengers vs. X-Men.
Yep.
Part 2 is starting up, which is pretty shortly. If you've seen the poster that's been hanging up, it says Avengers No More. And you get the giant planet X now, which is very, very interesting. Basically, Part 2, it's underway with A vs. X, issue 8. So this is Part 2 of what happens. Because it looks like the X-Men have won, the Avengers have lost. And it should be interesting what moves forward from this direction.
Cool.
Now the last little bit here I got is some cartoon news. And what's happening is that both Avengers and the new Avatar cartoon have
Legend of Korra.
Yep, Legend of Korra. Yeah, Legend of Korra has come to its natural end. Yeah, pretty good because Nickelodeon only slotted so many episodes, and the Avengers have been canceled from the Disney XD division.
Interesting.
And what's happening with that is that what they're doing over at Disney is that they're just pumping these episodes out like crazy. So basically, the last episode of Avengers was Avengers 26 for season 2. Basically wraps up called Avengers Assemble, and supposedly just a little bit of spoiler up there. Galactus shows up, wanting to eat the planet. So it should be interesting what the team of Avengers do to fend off this entity known as Galactus. And also on top of that, speaking of cancellations, our wonderful friends at Warner, aka the Cartoon Network, has completely canceled any more episodes of Thundercats. Originally they got 2 episodes, and they canceled issue at episode 26, which is really crazy because the storyline was building up and building up. It was a really good storyline. And they just pulled the plug, gone, and it's like, oh, they blame it on poor toy sales, but however, Thundercats was absolutely cool. The last little bit in cartoon news I got right now is Robot Chicken is talking to DC Comics and possibly making a DC special with all of the DC characters in toy form. So all those people who saw Star Wars and of course the Return of the Jedi or Empire Strikes Back, the second Star Wars thing, Robot Chicken's doing the same thing with Disney. But however, with DC. But however, it should be interesting what transpires from all of this. Yeah. So that's all I got in comic book news and comic news. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. So I want to play
let's play another song. Since you like the Linkin Park, let's play with another one.
Alright, sounds good.
Hey, you hear about the Robot Chicken thing? That's cool. I gotta see that.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh well, not a book.
No,
Not on air.
mentioned Tin Man's event is happening Saturday.
Wrestling stuff.
Do you have more to talk about?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, I'll just mention it since, you know, Tin Man wants to be successful with it. And he was promoting it at Anime North and stuff, so it's happening this Saturday. Hey everyone, we're back.
There we go. Here we are once again, Mr. Kennedy.
Yep.
By the way, I was on Twitter there really quickly, and I found that Mr. Kennedy is still trending.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it? I heard he died again.
Oh no.
Hasn't it been trending for a while now?
Yeah. Hashtag Ryan Kennedy.
There you go.
It's still trending.
Still
Yeah.
trending,
We're
is it?
keeping it alive.
Oh, that's
That
excellent.
hashtag. So yep. Now, I'd like to make a final announcement to all you gaming fans out there, especially those that are into the competitive gaming scene and are big fans of the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. This weekend, Saturday, Smash Impulse is taking place in Toronto. If you're in the Toronto area, at the Best Western Primrose Hotel, 111 Carlton Street, Toronto. Again, if you're a competitive Super Smash Bros. Player, you'll want to check it out. For more information, check out smashimpulse.com. And this is being put together by a buddy of ours known as Tin Man, who has helped us in the past with other gaming events. So if you want to check out his, check out the website. That website again is www.smashimpulse.com to learn more about it, what video games are being taken place. And hey, you never know, you might just see your friendly neighborhood weekly training fandom guys there. So you never know.
Who knows?
Who knows in this crazy world.
And also, this Canada First, what else is taking place?
Sorry?
What's happening in Cambridge?
Well, the day after, July 1st, Sunday, is the Canada Day celebration in Riverside Park in Cambridge, where you'll see our buddy, infamous cousin Eddie Osborne will be trying to...
Osborne, man.
Yes.
That's wrong.
He's be gunning for the PWA Pure Wrestling belt, heavyweight belt.
Yep.
So he'll be the main event, taking on the champion. And again, all of that is free at Riverside Park.
Yep, it's going to be a fantastic outdoor event.
And
also, Warhead may be there in person.
Warhead might be there, who is also a Cambridge native.
Yep.
And he has a story history with Eddie Osborne, so you never know the Titans may clash in Riverside Park, Canada Day. You check it out.
Yeah.
That sounds cool to me too.
Cool. Well, what's the website for?
Well, if you want to hear more about or learn more about PWA and future events, pwacanada.com. You can check out their roster list, their card, and learn more about their talent there.
Yep.
And of course, we'll have Eddie Osborne next week's show telling us more about paying his dues and stuff like that, his storied past, and a big event that's coming up later on in July. We'll have a big event coming up, returning to the Alpine Club.
Yep. Should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right then, so let's wrap things up here on a good note then. Basically, this is a weekly trending fan show being broadcasted out of CKMS, Sound FM, 100.3 in the FM dial. Thank you very much for listening today. To let you know again, we broadcast every Tuesday from 12 until 2. And thank you very much for listening to us. And thank you very much for your time in trouble with everything.
Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Again, stay social with us. You can Twitter at Ryan_Kenny. Let us know what you think of the show, what you want to hear, what else you want to talk about.
Exactly.
Any questions, comments, let us know. Also on Facebook.com/Weekly Trending Fandom. Like us on Facebook. And again, be social with us.
Trend with us, folks.
Trend with us.
Trend with
To
us.
the top.
Today's that's all from us. Thank you very much once again. And we'll see you in 1 week's time.
Aerosmith.
Good show, right? Good show, Vince. All right, folks, that wraps up today's show. Thank you very much for watching.